And that's the last piece of the puzzle, I think. Other than the missing steel block, I guess. Alright, so we need 6 of these on the second level. Oof, dark. Let's get some more light on the situation here. Just for the moment. We'll do some better lighting later. Alright, so to... Uh-oh. It was not on the back, was it? Nope, back one is light engineering blocks. Which actually I apparently have still. So like this, and then like so. Oops. Okay, that's about it for second level. Yep, that's good for second level. Let's go to third level. Oh, wow, look at all the blocks. Alright, so 2 steel blocks, light engineering blocks are along the back, and then reinforced bricks.
Be there in 2 secs.
No worries. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes, and then 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2, 3. Man, this thing is a monster. Okay,
so
1, 2, 3.
Those 2 there. And where do you need the heavy
2,
steel
3.
blocks?
Right back here. Oops, sorry. One here and one across the way on the other side.
As in there and there?
Yes, that looks right.
Really
Okay,
good.
let me check the book. Alright, so light engineering blocks along the back. Oh, I'm off one. I'm sorry. It's actually up for one further. I'll move them. Oh, you got it? Ah! It wasn't back there. It was here.
So there's a gap? Is
Yeah,
that what you're
there's
saying?
a gap. Yep.
Alright, done.
Okay, and then the next level.
Yeah, looks good, huh?
3 by 3. 1 light engineering block. You have more steel scaffolding, Nate?
I do. I have a few more here.
Okay, so it's going to be 2 steel scaffolding next to that light engineering block. We have 9 of these left, so there's our 3 by 3. Alright, and then 2 scaffolding next to that engineering block. And the final level is 3 engineering blocks and 2 more steel scaffolding. 1, 2, 3. And then the scaffolding right on top of the last 2. Okay. Theoretically, we just built a thing. This should be interesting. Alright, where's the hammer? Uh-oh, I don't have the hammer.
Here you go.
Oh, I gave it to you. Ish. I think you're supposed to right-click on the... I just realized I put torches out in the rain. That didn't really help. I think you right-click on the cauldron on this one to form it.
Nice.
And of course the textures are messed up because it's nighttime and
It's beautiful.
things. Oh my lord, look at that thing. Okay, yeah, here's the 3 power inputs on the back. I don't know if we can power this yet. And that's the slag output, I believe. So we need to put a chest there. That looks like it's an off switch like this one, I think. Let's take a look. Yep.
You need a conveyor belt into a chest, or will it feed directly?
It'll feed a adjacent inventory. So a chest is fine. We'll probably add conveyor belts later. And this is where the graphite electrodes go. Aha! So we need to still make the graphite electrodes, and we need to hook up power. I guess go with MV cable and see if we can power it off of that. We may have to bite the bullet and get into HV. I don't know. But let's give the MV a shot first. And we don't have the most power generation in the world, but we do have 2 million RF storage, so that's something at least. Let me get a... You know what, it's faster if I do it this way. Let me get a drink here. Okay, so so Sim, if you can work on power, that would be good. We've got the squeezer done up here. Well, let's look at the recipe for graphite electrodes. Oh, we're going to need power up here too. Okay, so we need to tap off of probably this one here. Nate, can you grab a couple MV connectors and wires out of the chest down there, please?
Which chest would that be?
It's the double chest, and yep, that's the one. Good.
And the
And I was going to look
idea
up
what they
graphite
look like.
electrodes. Graphite.
Apparently
Graphite
17
electrodes require 4 hop graphite ingots. Hop graphite ingots require blast furnacing hop graphite dust. Hop graphite dust requires 8 coke dust in an industrial squeezer. Okay. And 240 ticks. Okay, so I have made... Oh, and these wear out, so you have to replace them after a while. I have made some coke dust, which is just crushing coke coal. Alright, so...
Where do you want to connect these?
Yeah, where do we connect these? Well, it must be up top somewhere here. Do I have... Yeah, let's just pop a ladder on here for a moment. Oh yeah, right up top. So you pop a connector up there and then link it to the power pole. You just right click it with the wire. It should say linking or whatever,
Yes,
and then right click on the connector at the top there. Hey, there we go. And there we go, she's powering up and squeezing our coke dust, which came from coal coke, into... Oh. Yeah, right, 8 to... Oh, and it did all 8 at once. That's interesting. Okay. I think I need
You
more
have
coal coke dust.
64,000 RF in your arc furnace.
Actually, no, I don't. We need 4 of these. No, we need 12 of those. Alright, let's do it this way. We need 4 of these per. And we get 1 per thing. So this is worth 2. And then we need 1 more because we need 3 electrodes. But they wear out, so we may as well make... Actually, no, we're not going to make that just yet. Put that in there, and we should get 4 more. Alright, what was that, Sim? Sorry? Did you say something, Sim? Oh, lost him
You
for a
have
minute.
64,000 RF in your arc furnace.
Oh my. So we have done a thing.
You
All
have
right.
done a thing.
I was telling these guys earlier, I thought that this thing would directly process weak steel. Oh wow, look at all that. Into red steel and all that, but apparently it does not. So, well, it does, but you can only... Actually, no. Look at it this way. Red steel. You can only do it if you get the amalgam, and the amalgam requires the... Here we go. Mechanism thing that we don't have yet. Alright, so we can make red steel, but we need high carbon red steel amalgam plus coke dust, which we just used. And the only way to get this amalgam is through the purification chamber with either oxygen or flint and the high carbon red steel dust. So we're not quite there. But there is one thing that only the arc furnace can process, and that is aluminum grit. The only way to process this into ingots is with the arc furnace. So let's give it a try once we finish making these graphite electrodes, that is. So let's get the squeezer. Should be done. Yes. Alright, and back to graphite. So many steps. Wow. Oh, we need an engineer's workbench. What does an engineer's workbench take, you might ask? I don't know. It takes 3 treated wood slabs, 1 fence, and a crafting table. Well, that's not tough at all. Finally, a recipe that's not crazy. Okay, so hopefully slabs are just like that. We have a fence, and I can make a crafting table real quick. Is this going to make our slabs? No. We probably have to saw them. Let's try that. No. Alright, how do you make the slabs? Treated slabs take... Oh, it's 3 of them plus a saw. That, I guess, sort of makes sense. Now I'm just talking about all the crafting. There we go. Engineer's workbench. That's going
I
to go
believe
right
the
there.
technical term is babbling.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Babbling about stuff. So right there for the moment. Now, back to graphite.
Be right back.
Was it just simply put those in there? No, it's blast furnace these. Alright, well it's going to take a minute, so let me blast furnace these, get the graphite electrodes, and we'll be back with y'all in a second. Okay, I think we have everything prepared now. There was a step that I was totally missing. To make the graphite electrodes, you need an engineer's blueprint for graphite electrodes. Which, yeah. Anyway, for that we need 2 graphite dust, which we already made, a black steel ingot, which we had, 3 lapis, which we only had 2 of, so we had to go get 1 more lapis for this, and 3 paper. So let's go ahead and do this. Actually, Nate was just asking about this, so let me do this for you guys too. You can manually put all this into your crafting grid, but if you go into a project table, work table, or project table, alright, hold on, work table from forestry, or project table from Steve's workshop, you can shift click and it will put this in here. Now the work table actually pulls out of its own inventory instead of yours, so this doesn't work until I put all the bits in here. That's coke dust. No! Alright, I have to squeeze more coke dust. The project table from Steve's Factory Manager will pull it out of your inventory. Alright, we need 2 more of these. This will just take a second. It takes hop graphite dust, and I only had coke dust. And it's 8 to 1, so 16 should give us the 2 that we need. Doop, doop, doop. There we go. Always one more thing. These recipes, man, some of these are crazy. And pop it in here. Now we should be able to pull out the engineer's blueprint for graphite electrodes. Yay! And this work table remembers that, so if I want to do that later, which for a blueprint you probably don't, but you can just click that, or external heater. Oh, I meant to mention the external heater actually. That's how you make it, and this is an external heater which runs off of power and provides heat to your furnace, so you don't need charcoal anymore, which is quite cool. It also, when it's fully heated up, makes it run faster. Okay, so now that we put the blueprint in, it says we can make that if we put in this. And there we go. So I get 3. Does it make 3 per? Oh, it just desynced. Okay. 3 graphite electrodes, which don't want to stack or something. There's odd things happening in that inventory. And if we take these to the arc furnace, we should put these in the top slots, I believe. And does that render up here? I hope it does. Yes, it does. Awesome.
Yeah, it does. Nice.
That's so cool. Very nice. The models for IE are just amazing. And now we should be able to put aluminum grid in. And you can see it's using...
It's sparky up here.
Is it sparking?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I gotta
red
see
and
this.
sparky.
Ooh, it's red hot graphite electrodes. No wonder they get used up. Now I'm going to be really impressed if these like get thinner or shorter or something the more you use them, like to show the durability left on them. But that might be going a little too far. At any rate, we have finally made aluminum ingots in our very own arc furnace. It's amazing. And it's actually keeping up with the power just fine, so there's no need for HV cabling. I wonder how the old capacitor's doing. Oh, we're good. Well, no, actually this one is being charged from this capacitor. So this is the one that would be, where is it? There it is. This is the one that would be getting hit. Oh yeah, it's half gone. So how much is left? How many aluminum are left down there, guys? Anybody down there?
Hang on a sec. You've got 19 still to process. You've done 13.
So 13 of them has taken about 650,000 RF. Yeah, it's a
16
little
now.
hungry. It's a little bit hungry, but that's okay. Like I said, we got a couple million RF, and those capacitors are easy to make, so I can just make up a few more of those, and we should be good. Alright, last thing I wanted to do is start squeezing this, start fermenting this. Do we get power? You got more MV wire, right, Nate?
Yeah, I do.
Can you wire
You
up
need to
the
hook this up.
fermenter? I'm going to start squeezing hemp seeds, which should give us plant oil. Yep, there it goes. And I'm going to throw reeds in here, which should give us ethanol. Yep, cool. And I started putting together the refinery already, so we'll finish this off. I think this is right. Sheet metal, which I made these before for the fluid tank. And these are tin, so you have to have cassiterite. Not black tin, not, well, there is no black tin. Not black bronze or whatever. Has to be tin. Alright, so here's that. Does somebody have my red steel hammer, by the way?
I do. It's right here. You need it.
Ah, I'd
There
love it.
is.
I just lost where it went. Okay, and right click on, oh wait, get out of the way, pumpkin. Jack-o'-lantern. Right click on, I don't know, this? Haha! We now have the refinery. It is beautiful. And French, apparently. Okay, so now we need to output from here into there, and the same over here. Of course, I did not make up any extra fluid pipes. We should have a couple in here. We have
I could
4.
have brought
That's
some
not
for you.
enough. But that is wrought iron sheets with a hammer. Do we have a wrought iron sheet handy? Yes. So that's not a problem. I see I did need my hammer after all. I don't know how many we need. We'll just do that right now. Now, it won't, as we found out down here, it won't pull from an inventory. So if these don't push the fluid out, then we will have to make pumps to get the fluid to come out. But hopefully, well, we're going to need all of this, aren't we? Hopefully, yep, there we go. It's pushing. And we should be getting plant oil over here. Awesome. Now, do we have enough, or do I need to go get one more? I think we need one more wrought iron sheet, guys. There's one more down in the chest.
Power here somewhere.
Oh yeah, we get it. Yeah, we got to power it. So, all right, Nate,
I've got a connector
or
if you know where to
Simran
put
for
it.
that. Let's see. Here on the back, this orange thing is the power dealie, which is going to be a problem because we need line of sight. So,
Yeah.
you're going to have to get a wooden pole. Do you have another connector?
I don't, but I'll go grab a pole and a connector and see what we can do with it.
Pole, connector, and another wire. Well, 2 wires total.
Alright, I've got a couple of those.
Okay. This should connect like so. There we go. The ethanol is going into here. Awesome. And then those two together should give us biodiesel once we get some power in there. I don't have an automated farm or anything yet. We do have a few stacks of hemp seeds, and we had like a stack and a half of reeds. So we'll have to automate that all, of course. But okay, so there's connector.
Probably put one right here.
Sure. And then you can go from the squeezer to the pole. Well, yeah, you got to put a connector on the pole too. Whoops.
Yep.
And you can climb these, by the way.
Oh, well, that would have been the easy way to do it.
So that's a cool little feature. I didn't know about it the first time either, so just show you that. All right, link it up. Link it up, link it up, link it up. It's going to be amazing.
There,
it's going to be amazing.
To there.
Cool, and we have power.
Nice.
And outputting biodiesel. Awesome. Of course, we have nothing to run with biodiesel right now.
That's what I was just gonna ask. What do you use
But
biodiesel
we
for?
could find some things. There is a biodiesel generator which produces a whopping 4,096 RF per tick, which is, right now we got 100 and something from the water wheel and 20 something from the windmill. So that's kind of a lot of RF. But interestingly enough, if you look back in that engineer's manual, the bottom one that says excavator just happens to take 4,096 RF per tick to operate. So yeah, once we get like 14 million steel and get ready to build this thing, we could make a biodiesel generator and we could power it with the biodiesel that we're making right now. What is this? Oh, that's another piece of it. Good grief. Okay. Yeah, that excavator going to take a little bit of work for sure, but that's alright. Alright guys, I think we've done things. We did lots of things. We got an arc furnace, we've got a squeezer, we've got a fermenter, we've got a refinery making biodiesel. We did good work.
Looking really good over here.
Very nice. Now, I still can't figure out how to fly away into the air, but I can process aluminum, so that's something, right? Maybe? I may have to take some lessons from the Technomancer so we can do some better things here. But yep, there we go. We got our 32 aluminum ingots. I actually don't even know what these are used for. Oh, HV capacitors. So you can't go to HV until you have an arc furnace to make aluminum ingots. Interesting. Aluminum scaffolding and HV wire. Keep double clicking. And aluminum rods. Okay. Cool. But it looks like we may have to start talking to the Technomancer about this whole mechanism thing and figure out, these aren't TFC, these are aluminum or Immersive Engineering, so they go in a box. Have to start talking to Sim here about how to make mechanism bits and pieces and amalgams and people who have seen Minecraft and seen modded will recognize that glider and go, that's just leather and sticks. Oh no. It is not. It is plastic, which comes from Mekanism HDPE rods, which comes from pellets, which comes from the PRC with the substrate and the oxygen and the liquid ethylene and the deionized water and the, yeah. It's not simple to make that thing, but we'll get there. We will get there. We're making progress. Alright guys, I think that is more than enough for it today. Might end up being 2 episodes, we'll see how it goes. But thanks Nate and Sim for coming by and helping out. I think we did really cool stuff. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I don't even know where Sim went.
Farewell.
I think he's gone.
To infinity and beyond.
Awesome.
There's a little dot up there somewhere.
Alright, I'll catch you guys next time. See you later.
Bye.